Hello guys, hi. Welcome to my channel. My name is Runya and today I'm gonna tell you about Russian onomatopoeia. Words that represent different sounds. A year ago I made a video on animal sounds in Russian. You can check it out. I will leave the link in the description. And today I'll talk about all the other sound words, and I'll start with sounds that can often be produced by objects, not by people. But the first word is, I think, most of the time is made by humans, and it's the word knock, 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 knock. And in Russian, it's tuk tuk, tuk tuk. I think it's very tingly. Like I remember watching Russian ASMR in 2017, 2018, and it was a very, very popular trigger word. Back then, maybe it's still very popular. So let me do this on you. Tuk tuk, tuk tuk, tuk tuk, tuk tuk. Кто это? Who is this? Tuk tuk, 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 tuk. The next one is usually a very loud sound, a thought. Like in English you would say it's thought, thought, and in Russian it's gonna be buch, 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 like book in German. Buch, 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 buch. Sometimes you can say buch. Okay, and the next one is very similar. It's bang or boom, very often used for explosions, again for very loud sounds. And it's bach, babach. I think the difference is that buch is when you make a sound with very blunt objects, if it makes sense, blunt. Buch. And babach, bach, bach, bach is something bigger. Bach, 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 bach. The other one is bum. Bum is bam. Bum, ba-bam, ba-bach, boo-boo. Bum, bum, boo-boo, ba-bach, ba-bach. Next one is for popping or clapping, and it's gonna be chlop, 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 chlop. To clap is gonna be chlopать, chlopать. Next is, I think it's kind of like my favorite. I think this one is very cute. So for slap or splat, we say schlop, schlop. Maybe because of schlopa, it's like a meme. Schlopa with that animal, I don't know its name in English. But schlop, schlop. I schlop, 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 schlop. It's kind of like schlop, 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 schlop. No, that would be chlup, but well, just a nice word. I think phonetically it's very pleasing. You would say it's like schliop, I imagine, like with an American accent, schliop, but in Russian it's schlop, 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 schlop. You use the word yo, like English e with two dots. for mostly metal objects. For example, you have keys, the keys, and they do like clatter, right? Clatter, they clatter. And in Russian, the sound word for that would be бряк, 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 бряк. Твои ключи брякают. Well, you could say звенят. Kind of like, well, I guess, yeah. Бряк, 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 бряк. Бряк, 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 звень, звень. Well, I think zing zing would be, yeah, zing zing too, but it would be more like ding or tingle, tingle. So if those are very big keys or very big metal objects, then they would do the bryak bryak. And if it's small and the sound is more like high pitch, then I think it would be zing zing, zing zing, zing zing, zing zing, zing zing, bryak 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 bryak, bryak bryak. With bryak, it could also be zvyak. Zvyak is more like a clink, 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 clink. There's so many sounds. Clink, zvyak, bryak, zvyak, bryak, think, think. Thing would be, you know, when you do. No, it's not gonna work with glass, you know, a wine glass. Ding, ding, or that instrument, the triangle in orchestra, that would also be ding, 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 ding. And the last one is, I don't know, shock, click, shock, click, shock it. Who's shock, click, click? I imagine that when you you crack a nut. Yeah, you crack. I guess you say shock, shock, shock. Different connotations. So we say shock, 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 shock for cracking nuts. Shock, 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 shock. Also, when you eat like seeds, for example, sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds are very popular in Russia. I think like in Eastern Europe. Yeah. So you are eating seeds, sunflower seeds. You are doing shock, 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 shock. I think this sound is very nice. Shock, shock. Guys, would you want me to make like mouth sounds videos? Because I don't know. Shock, 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 shock. Also, shock would be like кликать, ты кликаешь. Well, I think a click. We are using click in Russian too now. It's the barbarism, the English word that we adapt. Click, click. But yeah, shock, shock, shock. Okay, next. These are words for liquids. Liquids and like splashes. So the first one is pul 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 water started to boil and you have these bubbles coming out of it, or it's like a very strong stream. You say pul 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 pul, or you're drinking something very fast and it's, you know, the water comes into your mouth like from that glass or tube, whatever. It's like pul 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 pul. Pul 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 pul. Pul 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 pul. glug 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 glug. I think these they both make sense, right? Glug 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 glug. Next one, if you have one very big bubble, then it's a bulk, 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 bulk. In English, you say plop, plop, plop. I guess plop, plop, or plop. Yeah, plop, 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 bulk, 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 bulk. Next is this the word for splash. Splash. It's gonna be ploeg, 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 ploeg. Then we have for drop, drop, drip, I think, yeah, drip, 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 drip. It's gonna be cup, cup, cup. Water is drops. One drop is a kapla, kapla, drop, kapla, kapla, drop, drop, drip, drip, a cup, 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 cup. The water. It's raining outside, okay? It's like cup, cup, cup. Дождик, cup, cup, cup. Like rain is doing drip, drip, drip. Cup, cup, cup. Cup, 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 cup. Cup, 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 cup. Cup, cup, cup. Cup, cup, cup. Cup, cup, cup. Okay, then I have like rustle, whoosh, and machine sounds. And the first one is a rustling sound. Usually I think of this sound word as a sound that is made by a hedgehog in the grass. Like I'm walking and I hear this Ёжик шуршит. Like the hedgehog is like rustling. I don't know. It's kind of like, I don't know, maybe more like if you have a newspaper, I guess. Then whoosh, whoosh. It's vžuch, vžuch, vžuch. Vžuch can be used, for example, for insects that make sounds with their wings. Vžuch, vžuch. It can also be used for actions that are very rapid. I imagine there was a commercial in my childhood when they were promoting waxing stripes, okay, and they would, disattach it, rip it off with this окей, олды на месте, кто помнит, вжух, как это клёво. Вжух, 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 вжух. Next, I think it's just I can only think of a tractor making this. Like a tractor is like for any other type of vehicle. I don't know. A car is vroom vroom, but that's an English word. Vroom 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 vroom, drive drive. Well, I guess it's just the thing is, it's the only difference is that we roll our R's, so maybe it's more triggery. Then it's a train. I'm not sure. I forgot what's the word for it. Onomatopoeia for train in English, but in Russian it's choo-choo. I think modern trains don't make this sound anymore, like at all. But you still think of this sound when you think of trains. Choo-choo, 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 choo-choo. And for clock, in English it's tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. And it's basically identical in Russian. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock on the clock. Okay, and next I have people sounds. And the first is in English you say shh, yeah, shh, be quiet, shh. And in Russian you can also say shh, but it would be more like disrespectful. You would even say don't shiki me, like I don't know, don't shush on me. I don't know. I think it's more popular to say tss, tss, like тихо, quiet. Then I have achoo for sneezing. Achoo. We say apchi, 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 apchi. I kind of feel like I want to sneeze. Do I? No. I want to yawn. Apchi, 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 apchi. Then that would be kum. We spell it as kum, but it's more like I don't really know. I guess nobody really reads it as kum. I don't think anyone does kum. Next, for hicking up, in English you say hick. In Russian just ik. Very, very similar. Ik. Sometimes I have very bad hiccups, guys. Like very bad. Ikat. It's still hiccup. Ikat. Next, when you eat something crunchy. say shmik shmik. I think this one is probably funny. Shmik shmik. Shmik shmik. Shmik, it means to sniffle with your nose. Shmik shmik. Shmik shmik. Does it sound similar, guys? Shmik shmik. Shmik shmik. Shmik shmik. Shmik. Shmik shmik. Shmik shmik. Shmik shmik. Shmik shmik. Shmik shmik. And the last sound for today is gonna be for smacking sound, like smacking, yes, smacking, like you're eating something fast enough, or just open your mouth a little bit, and you're the chafkish, you're making chafk, 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 chafk. I don't know about Western culture. I think overall Western people are more tolerant, I guess, but Russians really hate when people do the chavk sound while eating. Like they come to China or Korea, they're like, why are they eating so loudly? Why are you chavk, 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 chavk? I think it's fine. I like to chavk, chavk. Come on. Come on. Chavk, chavk. Well, okay guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed my onomatopoeia, and it would be interesting for me to read your comment about your native languages and how these sounds are pronounced in your languages. That would be cool. And yeah, have a good night, have a good day. See you.